We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Hello guys, welcome back. Kevin again at Real Breaks. We got a nice long night of breaks. Connor, how's it going? We are going to be jumping into some 2025-26 hockey, which is exciting. Season's here. We're having some fun. We have 4 boxes of Series 1 and 4 boxes of Artifacts. Should be a really fun break. Got tons of cases with me because I'm sure going to be casing up tons of Young Guns. And, yeah, it's exciting. And the Artifacts, as always, will be sweet. Remember last time I broke Artifacts, we had some just disgusting stuff. So, hoping to keep that roll today, man. Let's do it. Love hockey. Stick around. Awesome. It's going to be great. I really like watching hockey late at night on ESPN+. I do struggle with some of the names because I'm not as big a fan as I am football or baseball. But I know it good enough, I think. I just, some of those names, man, Jay laughs at me with some of those names. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know what to do sometimes, though. It's not my fault they named the child that, you know? Favorite hockey team? I like the Wild because I can watch them on the network here. Same network that I watch the Brewers. So, yeah. I generally cheer for the Wild, but I have a really good friend who's a Penguins fan. So I'm always cheering for the Penguins, too. And I love Austin Matthews, so... You know, I got to cheer for the Maple Leafs. So, yeah, I have fun with it. All right, we are here. Let me know if you guys are in the chat. If you guys are watching football, watching hockey, just watching the break. You let me know. We're going to have a good time here. Young Gun with Skylar Brindamore on the Hurricanes. Checklist there. And UD Canvas, black and white canvas of Jonathan I love how these things feel. These are great. And we got a Upper Deck Young Gun Canvas, Sam Rinzel. Very nice. And Young Gun of Matthew Robertson going to the Rangers. All right. I'm going to bring these over here because we're going to be using lots of these, sleeving these up. I don't know about you guys, but I love doing PSA, and I send in quite a bit of Young Guns to PSA. So we're going to make sure we keep quality at absolute highest that we can do. So if you guys are also PSA, you can get right in there. When the last game 3-0, they did. And we got a Jack Hughes. He's off to a good start this year. I really like Jack Hughes a lot, too. I keep up with Jack pretty good. Clayton Keller. And Young Gun of Jacob Quillen on the Maple Leafs. Very nice. Nathan McKinnon. Penguins 4-2. You got Compadres. That's cool. Young Gun Dvorsky on the Blues. And we got a Dahlin. Can't remember what they call these, but these are outbursts. That's what they call them. These are really cool. I love when you get these on the Young Guns. Those are awesome. Clayton Keller. Checklist. Are the Devils still on a little winning streak? I knew a couple days they were on like a four-game winning streak. Melanson for the Kraken. Jake Sanderson on canvas. It looks like our Pokemon break is full. And we got a UD exclusive. Very nice on the Dorofeyev. This is one of those that Jay will laugh at me for. Don't know that guy's last name, but it's a UD exclusive. Gotta love that. Very nice, out of 100. And Young Gun of Luca Cagnani to the Sharks. Defender for the Sharks. He's got some big feet to fill in that franchise on defense. Oh. Harley on the Dazzers. Patrick Line. All right. That's cool cards there. Good box. Good star. Just kind of getting warmed up. We'll take that. The baseball break is full. Awesome. Is that the tribute one? That one's gonna be wild. That was crazy last week. That was nuts. That was a lot of fun. Take a look, refresh this here. Yeah, so we got 16 on the random on football, 20, 16 on baseball, 7 on tribute. So still got some left, but hey, we got lots of breaks tonight. We got plenty of time. Jump on in there. Have a good time. I don't know if they are. I can't check right now because I'm breaking. I don't know if they're close. Last time I broke artifacts, we had some randoms. I'll have to check back in there to see. I think it's all like the NHL ones and the guys that are in top 5. But when we come up with that, we'll see. Connor Bedard, good start there. Thicker one there. A little Bedard jersey going to the Blackhawks. Should be right size. It is. How about that? Tons of fillers here. Faribi jersey. Which ones were... Those ones that was hard to tell. And we got an antiquity of Ryan Suzuki. And we have a redemption NHL wildcard. I believe these are the ones that are random. I will double check on that though. And Jacob Melanson. And that's going to be the numbered one out of 99. Joel Eriksson Ek. That's out of 599. Going to the Wild. And out of 999, Dylan Duke. Got a Hopkins, numbered out of 599. Wisconsin shop still open? No, we are closed. The store is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Obviously open up here because we're breaking, but downstairs to go buy boxes, that is closed. Keep these ones off to the right-hand side over here. So don't forget about that random. So I believe that's the random one. We'll double check. And so far, fantasy football is looking good for me. I needed St. Brown to give me some points today. He's got 20 points, so it's definitely fun watching this football game. I will take that all day. Yeah, in Game 7, all tied up. I'm not watching because I'm still depressed about my Brewers. But, man, it's a good series. It's a good series. I just, man, the Brewers really burnt me out of the postseason this year. I'll watch the World Series. Until then, it's football. Went to the last game at AmFam. It's a tough drive home. And we got a Dvorsky on the Young Guns. Black and white. Canvas. That's awesome. Alex Ovechkin on the canvas. And Sam Morton going to the Flames. And Kempe on the Dazzlers. There's Creeder. And Lafreniere on the canvas, and Skarek for the Islanders. Goalie. And we have Askarov. That is on the Outburst. And Demidov. Very nice. For the Canadians. There we go. That's what we're looking for, huh? I didn't know what his young gun looked like, but that's what it looked like. I wasn't sure if that was him. Very nice. Tage Thompson on the canvas. And Sebranco on the Senators. And what is this one here? This has got to be a really big short print. I can't read that, what it says. Just leave that one up, throw that up. Let's go to the Ducks. Very nice. I guess that's got to be a pretty cool short print. And we got Currens on the Flames, Young Gun. Anders Lee on the canvas. Padres and Osman on the Kraken, Young Gun. Connor Bedard on the portrait. Very nice, awesome box. Great one of the Demidov. That'll be good. And whatever that one on the far left is, that looks like a short print. Look at the checklist later, but that looks like that might be a pretty rare one there. Might be a pretty good card. All right, let's do artifacts. Let's keep going on back and forth here. All right. Panarin out of $5.99, going to the Rangers. And Rust out of $5.99. Fantilli out of $5.99. And how about a Chris Pronger? Thick one there. That's cool. Look at the jerseys on that one. That's numbered out of 25. Very nice. And this one is the Whalers. That is going to the Hurricanes. Very nice. As we follow the franchise. Let me open up these here. Bigger, thicker top loaders. Very nice. And Ekholm, this is numbered out of 299, going to the Oilers. And how about a see-through, a little clear, Ethan Frank, going to the Capitals. And we got a redemption going to the Boston Bruins. Man, 14-3 on the Lions. I got to say, the NFC North is looking very good this year. Very good. Looking scary. And Dahlin, that's out of 15. Very nice. That is rose gold going to the Sabres. Out of 15, rose gold. All right. Series 1, going back. And Kucherov. And and we got Foligno on the canvas and Colton Dach on the Blackhawks. Hey, we got a numbered one here out of 250 Young Gun for Koivunen. Numbered Young Gun, can't go wrong with that. Young Gun of Rinzel to the Blackhawks. Ovechkin. Connor McMichael on the canvas. And Parek on the Young Gun. Going to the Flames. Oh, we got a canvas checklist. That's cool. Kirill and Ovechkin. We'll randomize that. And Jack Finley. And there we go. Young gun, we have Abels. And that is our outburst. Going to the Flyers. Very nice. I love these outburst young guns. These are really cool. Well, past my bedtime to watch your hockey break. Oh, I appreciate it. Some things are just worth it. How about a Quinn Hudson on the Oilers? Very nice. And Adam Lowry on the canvas. And Abels. That's the one we got the outburst on just a second ago. All right, put these over here. All right, let's get something sweet out of Artifacts here. Let's see what we can do. And Lakonen with the Avalanche. That's a sweet patch. Out of 65. Emerald material. And we got a Brock Faber. Numbered out of 299. And a see-through rookie, Samuel Hanzek. Going out to the Flames. And Orem JT Miller to New York Rangers. Noah Dobson, numbered out of 15. Very nice, New York. That's to the Islanders. And Recchi at $5.99. Igor out of $6.99. McKinnon out of $6.99. And Luke Hughes. Thicker one. There we go. All right, couple boxes left, one of each. Then we got some randoms to do, and I think we're moving on with our night. Oh, Rodriguez bomb, huh? Come on, Lions. Just pass it to St. Brown. I want a 50 spot out of St. Brown. I don't just want to win. I want to destroy my opponent. Chocolate milk, yeah, absolutely. Does have a lot of sugar, though. I got to be a little careful with that. Sam Morton on the Flames. I try to watch my sugar. And Callahan, Upper Deck Young Gun Canvas. Followed up by an Oliver Moore on the Blackhawks. box. And Coco on the Kraken. Kucherov on the canvas. Snuggered on the Blues. And we got a Cam Lund on the Sharks on the Young Gun. Checklist there. That's going to be a random. And another one here, and this is on the Outburst. Avalanche and but this says, oh yeah, both of them. So randomize that one as well. And Callahan on the Young Gun. Another checklist to randomize. Mariners 2, Blue Jays 1. So it looks like that bomb was probably a solo shot. All right, let's see what our random ones are. Okay. All right, and the last box of artifacts. You should get multiple. Okay, yeah, I was kind of wondering that as I said that. That makes sense. But the outburst, absolutely. I'll put that one back. That is true. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. Vasilevsky out of 599. And JT Miller, Threads of Time. Go to the Canucks. And Gabe Peralt, rookie, Aurum. Yeah, we got Philadelphia Flyers, rookie redemption. And an Aiden Hill auto out of Artifacts. Very nice. Golden Knights. And Kadri. And Kadri's numbered out of 50. One of the Flames. A little too tight there. Bump up a size. Okay. Bump that there. My bad, guys. Get an auto on the board, huh? And Ray Whitney, that's at a $5.99. And Coco out of $9.99. All right, get these off to the side. We're going to do a little bit of a recap here. All right, let's do... Start off with the Series 1 recap here. We got quite a bit of them. Got the Upper Deck exclusive out of 100 going to the Knights. Kucherov Canvas, Dvorsky Young Gun, Huberto canvas, and on our outburst, we have Askarov going to the Sharks, Dahlin to the Sabres, and with some Young Guns, we got Doc with the Blackhawks, Moore with the Blackhawks, Lund to the Sharks, Callahan to the Bruins, Snuggerud to the Blues, Morton to the Flames, Coco Kraken, Robertson Rangers, Quillen Maple Leafs, Brindamore to the Hurricanes, Dvorsky to the Blues, Melanson Kraken, Perek Flames, Rinzo Blackhawks, Finley Lightning, Hudson Oilers, Osman Kraken, Morton Flames, and Skarek to the Islanders, Sabrango Senators, Currens Flames, Cagnani Sharks, and Rizzo with the Young Gun canvas, Huberto with the canvas, Shesterkin canvas, Callahan Young Gun canvas, Kucherov, Foligno, McMichael to the Capitals, Lowry Winnipeg, Ovechkin to the Capitals, Lafreniere Rangers, Thompson Sabres, Lee Islanders, Keller to the Utah Mammoth, Sanderson Senators, Patrick Laine to the Canadiens. And then on to our Artifacts hits. We got Flyers, Bruins, Kadri, that's out of 50. JT Miller going to the Canucks, Bedard to the Blackhawks, Lekonen to Avalanche, that's numbered out of 65. Faber to the Wild, and Peralt and JT Miller on the Orem. And we have a clear of Hanzek and Frank. That's going to the Capitals. To the Kraken, we got Melanson. That's numbered out of 99. Ekholm to the Oilers. Dobson to the Islanders on the Rose Gold out of 15, along with Dahlin on the Rose Gold to the Sabres. And an Antiquity at Ryan Suzuki. Coco McKinnon to the Avalanche. Shesterkin to the Rangers. Duke to the Lightning. And these Reds are numbered out of 599. Vasilevsky to the Lightning. Whitney Coyotes. Recchi Flyers. Panarin Rangers. Russ Penguins. Fantilli Blue Jackets. Erickson to the Wild. Hopkins to the Oilers. And Farabee to the Flames, right? Or Calgary, I think. Yep. All right, and over here we have our short print from Series 1. Radko Gudas. That's going to the Anaheim Ducks. And the Ducks is Borgos, 7. And to the Penguins, Penguins have B. Metzer. We got Koivunen out of 250 on the Young Gun. And to the Knights, Golden Knights Tugboats, Aiden Hill on the auto. And our Whalers card is going to the Hurricanes, and that's Dunwan Malik. That's numbered out of 25. Very nice. And the Flyers, it's going to be Don Mega with the Abels Young Gun and the Abels Outburst Young Gun. And our big hit going up here to the Canadiens is going to be Husky Forever with the Demidov Young Gun. Awesome hit. All right, I'm going to pull up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up 3 randoms. Here's our 3 randoms here. We got a canvas Outburst, and NHL Wildcard on the Redemption. Wild card. Checklist. Okay. Do Panthers and Avalanche. And we're going to have Wild and Capitals. Oops, sorry. Keep hitting that today. All right, we got all the teams in there. Okay. I'm going to run you over to our desktop. Beautiful. All right, so first one is going to be the Outburst checklist. This is between the Panthers and the Avalanche. Got to have at least 4 on here. And we got 6. That'll work. And final round, that is going to the Panthers. And second one, we have our canvas between the Wild and the Capitals. And we got 6. And that is going to the Capitals. And our NHL Wildcard Redemption. We got all teams, all spots in here. And we are going to roll that dice. And we got 5. And our last and final round, that is going to the Devils. All right. All right, awesome. Well, thank you guys. We have we got some more breaks. Let me take a look at the open breaks here. I know Pokemon is full, and awesome. We are down to 5 in the randomize for football, so that's good. 12 for Bowman. We got all the way down to 6 in baseball and 5 in tribute. So we are going to have a full-packed night. Thank you, guys. Don't miss out on those last spots. Make sure to run, grab in there, and we're going to keep on breaking tonight. So, awesome. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys back with the next break.